जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, chapter 4, text number 124. Radhikara Prema Guru Ami Shishya Nata Sada Ama Nana Nrutye Nachaya Udbhata Radhikara Prema Guru Ami Shishyama Nata Sada Amanana Nrutye Nachaya Udbhata Radhikara Prema Guru Ami Shishya Nata Sada Amanana Mrutye Nachaya Udbhata Radhikara Prema Guru Ami Sishya Nata Sada Amanana Nrutye Nachaya Udbhata. Please chant. Matajis, Radhikara of Srimati Radharani, Prema, the love, Guru, teacher, Ami, I, Sishya, disciple, Nata, dancer, Sada, always, Ama, me, Nana, various, Nrutye, in dances, Nachaya, causes to dance, Udbhata, novel. Translation and by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivinoda Swami Srila Prabhupada. The love of Radhika is my teacher and I am her dancing pupil. Her prema makes me dance various novel dances. Text number 125. Kasmat vrunde priyasaki hare pada mulat kutosau kundaranye kimi iha kurute nritya siksham guruhtah kaha tam tvan murtihi pratitaru latam digvidikshu spuranti Shailu Shiva Brahmati Parito Nartayanti Swapaschat. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace. O my beloved friend Vrinda, where are you coming from? I am coming from the feet of Sri Hari. Where is he? In the forest on the bank of Radhakunda. What is he doing there? He is learning dancing. Who is his master? Your image, Radha, revealing itself in every tree and creeper, in every direction, is roaming like a skillful dancer, making him dance behind. Purport. This text is from Govind Lilamrita of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Text number 126. Whatever pleasure I get from tasting my love for Srimati Radharani, she tastes 10 million times more than me by her love. Text number 127. Just as I am the abode of all mutually contradictory characteristics, so Radha's love is always full of similar contradictions. Text number 128. Radha's love is all pervading, leaving no room for expansion, but still it is expanding constantly. There is certainly nothing greater than her love, but her love is devoid of pride. That is the sign of its greatness. Nothing is purer than her love, but its behavior is always perverse and crooked. Text number 131. Vibhurapi kalayan sadabi vruddhim gururapi gaurava charyaya vihinaha muhur upachita vakrimpi shuddho jayati muradvishi radhika anuragaha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace. All glories to Radha's love for Krishna, the enemy of the demon Mura. Although it is all pervading, it tends to increase at every moment. Although it is important, it is devoid of pride. And although it is pure, it is always beset with duplicity. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalptarubhyascha Krupa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Namaha Pankajanabhaya Namaha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye. Hare Krishna. So, in this chapter, confidential reasons for the Lord's appearance are being described. These are all confidential pastimes. We are not supposed to hear only. Right? Especially new bhaktas. We should not hear all these pastimes. So anyway, I am not going deep into it. Prabhupada said, unless we become completely free from sex desire, we should not meditate or think of Radha Krishna pastimes. till that time, somebody, there is a controversy. One Maharaj, Gaudiya Math Maharaj, he was saying, Srila Prabhupada was always speaking about, I am not this body, Atma. So, he is only a devotee of Mahavishnu. I am Rasa Tattva, I will teach you. Like that. But Srila Prabhupada, Bhima Prabhu was telling that other day, that told me that we cannot know what is the Swarupa of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada told, you don't know what is my Swarupa and Akinchana Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj Swarupa. Another time, Srila Prabhupada said, somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, what is your Swarupa in Golok Vrindavan? And Srila Prabhupada said, if I tell you, you will faint. Right? So, they're all, it's not that Srila Prabhupada did not give everything. He gave everything. They are in the Bhakti Rasam Sindhu, Nectar of Instruction, and Chaitanya Chaitamrita. All this purports Prabhupada's ecstasies, right? Srila Prabhupada's ecstasies. When the time comes, Srila Prabhupada revealed them in our hearts. Right? Till the time, we should practice sadhan bhakti. Anyway, if you read Chaitanya Chaitamrita, Madhya-lila, 2nd chapter, the conversation between Ramanand Rai and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu asked, say something. Then he said, Varna Ashrama Charavata Purushena Parapuman. Swadharma, according to occupation, duty, what you should perform. Mahaprabhu said, Yeho hai bahya, aage kaha ara. Right? Then he said, Yat karoshi yadashnasi yajjuhosi dadasi. Then he said, karma arpan, offer your fruits of your activities. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Yeho hai bahya, aage kaha ara. Then he said, Sarvadharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarvapapyabhyo mokshaishyami mashucha. Then this also he said, Yeho hai bahya, aage kaho ara. Then Ramanand Rai said, Brahma bhuta prasannatma na shochati na kankshati. So he said, this is also bahya, aage kaho ara. Right? It's very surprising. These are all from Bhagavad Gita as it is. Sarvadharman parityaja, Brahma bhuta prasannatma, yat karoshi yadashnasi, yajjuhosi dadasya. So, why, Mahaprabhu is saying, these are all bahya. I was always wondering, why, Sarvadharman parityaja, why it is bahya? Right? It is ultimate principle. Then Srila Prabhupada explains that all these principles are mixed with either karma, jnana or yoga. It is not unmixed. It is not pure devotional service. That is why Mahaprabhu rejected them. Not rejected, he said, this is external. Go, I want to hear more. Like that. So, anything material, that is why Anyabhilashita sunyam, jnana karma adhyana anukulena Krishna anusilenam, bhaktiruttama. So, in that verse, one should be free from material desires. But Srupa Goswami did not say karma sunyam and jnana sunyam. Karma we should perform in relation to Krishna. Krishna karma we should do, we should perform. Jnana we should acquire knowledge that is related to Krishna. We should reject, karma kanda process, which is, entails material desires and gives material results, and jnana, which pertains to impersonal Brahman. We should reject jnana karmadi anavritam. We should become free from those two, that karma and that jnana. But we should not reject Krishna karma and Krishna jnana. Srimad Bhagavatam, like that. Then Anukulya Krishna Anusrilam, Bhakti Ruttama, like that. Then Ramananda Rai said, he said, Jnane prayasa udapasya namantayeva jivanti sanmukaritam bhavadiya vartam stane stita shrutigatam tanvan manobhir e prayasa jita ajita asite strilokya. Right? It's the first principle for pure devotion service. Ramananda Rai quoted. This is a verse from Lord Brahma's prayers from 14th chapter, 10th canto Bhagavatam. Right? All the devotees of ISKCON, they should, these two chapters, they should memorize. One is 14th chapter, 10th canto, Brahmaji's prayers. 24th chapter, 4th canto, Lord Shiva's prayers, Rudra Gita. Mahajanas, Mahajanena Gatasva, two great Mahajanas, they are coming and offering prayers to Krishna. How great they must be. The complete philosophy they gave. We should, we should remember at least translations, the verses, if not verses, like that. So the first principle is reject jnane prayasa. Jnane prayasa, udapasya namantayeva. Jivanti sanmukaritam bhavadiya vartam. Jivanti, carry out your life, your occupation duties for maintaining body and the soul together, not extravagant lifestyle, not extravagant lifestyle, and then jivanti sanmukaritam. Sanmukaritam means from the lips of a pure devotee. Right? Then you may ask, you are not a pure devotee, why should we hear from you? Right? Definitely I am not a pure devotee. If I discuss Srila Prabhupada's teachings, without any motive, then that teaching will be pure. That is why, just because I am sitting on the Vyasasana, I am not superior to all of you. Not just because you are sitting there, you are inferior to me. We all came together, associate with each other to discuss Srila Prabhupada books. Otherwise, like yesterday also I quoted that verse. Sa uttama shloka mahan mukachyuto bhavat padamborha sudakananilihi smritir punar vismrita tattvavatmanam kuyoginam no vitarati alamvaraihi. Sunday, most of the brahmacharis, they don't come for the class. Right? Only congregation sits. Only in Monday to Friday, Saturday, all saffrons you can see. And Sunday, all white, mostly. So, Bhima Prabhu also. So, so this is a prayer from 4th canto, 20th chapter, Maharaj Prithu's prayers. In the earlier verse, na kameyat, nayatra yusmat charanambujashvaha mahattamanta hrudayanmukachyuto vidit sakarnayitam eshamevaraha na kamaye na tata api aham kvachit nayatra yusmat charanambujashvaha mahattamanta hrudayanmukachyuto vidit sakarnayitam eshamevaraha. My dear Lord, I don't want mukti, I don't want material desires, I don't want to become bhupati or anything. then what do you want? Because I don't want mukti where Nayatra Yusmat Charanambujashava, where I cannot drink the nectar from your lotus feet. Nectar from the lotus feet. I don't want to stay in a place. So we should stay in ISKCON because nectar from the lotus feet of Krishna is flowing every day, morning and evening. Right? That is why we should always stick to staying in ISKCON. Nayatra Yusmat Charanambujashavaha, Mahatmantar Hrudayan Mukacchuto. Because then what do you want? Mahatmantar Hrudayan Mukacchuto. I want to hear Krishna Katha from the lips of pure devotees who is carrying Krishna in their heart. In order to hear that, Viditsa Karanayitam Eshame Varaha. I want millions of years. I want millions of years to hear Krishna Katha. Previously, I was not attending class, but I was hearing on the online. I was attached to hearing from Mayapur, then Punjabi Bagh temple, and then Juhu. So radio pe Juhu lecture, and then Punjabi Bagh lecture on one side, on the net Mayapur lecture. I was hearing sometimes this, sometimes that, like that. Nowadays I come every day class. So I stopped hearing online classes. When I read this verse, I was thinking, Viditsa Karanayitam Eshame Varaha. Prithu Maharaj is saying, I want to hear your Krishna Katha. For that I want millions of years from the lips of pure devotee. I want to hear. Then, why? Lord Vishnu seemed to have asked, why you want to hear? He said, Sa uttama shloka mahan mukacchuto bhavat padamborha sudakananlihi smrutir punar vismruta tattvavatmanam kuyoginam no vitarati alamvaraihi. He says, Prithu Maharaj is saying that when we sit in front of a pure devotee of the Lord and hear Krishna Katha, the saffron, when a pure devotee speaks Krishna Katha, saffron mercy particles, dust particles from the lotus feet of Krishna, the pure devotee comes in touch with the saffron dust particles. When we sit in front of a pure devotee and hear Krishna Katha, those saffron dust particles will fall on us. And then what will happen? Smrutir punar vismruta tattva vatmanam. We have forgotten one tattva, that I am an eternal servant of Krishna. That is the ultimate tattva. Yasya sarve samaramba kama sankalpita varjita jnanagni dagda karmani tamahuhu panditam buddha. Krishna says, Prabhupada writes in the purport, what is that jnanagni? This jnana, that I am an eternal servant of Krishna, that jnanagni will burn all karmic reactions. Prabhupada writes in the purport of that verse, Yasya sarve samaramba. This is from 4th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Kama sankalpita varjita jnanagni dagda karmani tamahu panditam buddha. So we remember that tattva, that I am an eternal servant of Krishna. I am an eternal servant of Krishna. So Prabhupada said, by simply saying, agreeing that I am an eternal servant of Krishna, I am an eternal servant of Krishna, I am an eternal servant of Krishna, one will get the result of performing Navavidha Bhakti, all 9 limbs of devotional service. Simply by saying, I am an eternal servant of Krishna. So great this tattva. So when we keep on hearing, right, this Krishna Katha from the Srila Prabhupada books, then we will be fixed in this tattva that I am an eternal servant of Krishna. Yashashiva Shushruva Arya Sangame Yadruchaya Upashrinoti Te Sakrit. Katam Gunajno Viramed Bina Pashun Shriyat Pravarte Gunasangrahechaya. My dear Lord, yeah, anybody who hears your Krishna Katha even once, you know, they will never give up your lotus feet. They will never give up your lotus feet. Anybody who has given up Krishna consciousness after hearing Krishna Katha from Srila Prabhupada, then he is equal to a Pashu. Harivilas Prabhu, once he was saying, in his offerings, he joined. That time all these books, so many books are also not there. But Prabhupada lectures, they were, taping, recording everybody. And then when they wake up, in ashram they play. So the Prabhupada lectures, they used to play like that. So he joined for some time, and then he's fed up, very devotees sometimes, very fanatic hote hain, right? The most difficult thing, Prabhupada, tapasya, for other munis and yogis, they used to go to forest and do tapasya. For us, greatest tapasya to live in brahmachari ashram and tolerate, other brahmacharis' bad habits. Somebody is waking up at 2:30 in the morning, treng, 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 ganti baj jata hai. Then somebody makes noise, and then in the bathroom, they have this bad habit of cleaning their nose. Those who are from village, they do all these things. Then those who are from city will say, "Kya kar rahe hai log?" All these austerities we have to tolerate. Then everybody has their own, characteristics, right? So if you can tolerate and stay, beda par ho jayega. Right? So Harivilas Prabhu was fed up. I want to leave, I'm fed up, So he fed up all these things. Then in the morning, so he decided, after Mangalarti, I will leave. Then Prabhupada's tape was playing. Prabhupada's tape was playing. That those who don't come to Krishna consciousness, they are very unfortunate. They are unfortunate. Those who come to Krishna consciousness and start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they are very fortunate. Those who come to Krishna consciousness and started chanting Hare Krishna, but they give up chanting and go away, they are the most unfortunate. Yamadutas will come and take him. Something like Prabhupada said. Hare Baba, then then he said, I don't want to leave. So he's still there. I think Seattle, I think he's GBC for San Francisco Temple. Very nice lectures he gives. Very nice. So anybody who has heard Krishna Katha and gives up, then he is equal to Gada. Then why Shriyat Pravarte Gunasangrahechaya? He's even Lakshmi Devi is attached to Krishna's qualities. Right? Anyway, I got diverted. So Jnane Prayasa Udapasya Namantayeva Jivanti Sanmukritam Bhavadiya Vartam. Sthane Stita Shrutigatam Tanuvan Manobhir. Be situated wherever you are. If you are a brahmachari, be a brahmachari. If you are a sannyasi, be a sannyasi. If you are a grahastha, be a grahastha. If you are a plumber, be a plumber. If you are a carpenter, be a carpenter. If you are a book distributor, be a book distributor. But one thing you should do. What is that? Be situated and sanmukaritam. You hear Krishna Katha from the lips of pure devotees. Sthanesthita Shrutigatam Tanuvan Manobhir. You must offer obeisances with mind, body and words to Srimad Bhagavatam. Right? And then, if you do like that, then you capture Krishna's mind, Krishna's words, and then Krishna's body. Somewhere you become dedicated to Srimad Bhagavatam, then you capture, with mind, body and words, then Krishna will think about you. Right? Krishna will think about you. Then Krishna will do service for you. Like he was serving Yudhishthira Maharaj, Arjuna. Have you seen any time Arjuna serving Krishna? Have you heard Arjuna rendering service to Krishna? Krishna is rendering service to Arjuna. Why? Because he was such an exalted devotee. And then Krishna glorifies that devotee. Krishna glorifies the devotee. Right? Ye prayasa jita ajita asita strilokya. My dear Lord, you are ajita, unconquerable. Nobody can conquer you. But a person who remains situated in his own position and then hears Krishna Katha from the lips of a pure devotee, from the lips of a pure devotee, he will conquer you. Right? He will conquer you. Unconquerable becomes conquered simply by sitting every day in Bhagavatam class. Every day, come and sit, please, Maharaj. He is such a exalted, so much knowledge he has. Every day he comes and sits in the class. Even a new bhakta gives class, he is there. We should take inspiration from Maharaj. Otherwise, there are so many devotees who are sleeping in ashram. Right? So we should come and sit in the class. We should not do anything else, during Bhagavatam class. That is the most important thing in our life. After 9:30 you do anything you want to do. But come and sit in the class and simply hear. Simply hear. And then one day, you conquered Krishna. Arey, aisa kaisa Krishna, he came under your control? Because you are hearing Bhagavatam every day. Every day like that. So, it is Krishna, when Yudhishthira Maharaj requested Krishna, please help me in performing Rajasuya sacrifice. Krishna said, my dear Yudhishthira, you have all conquered me because you have conquered your senses. Those who conquer their senses, they can conquer Krishna. Right? So when all the senses are engaged in Krishna's service, then there is a very beautiful verse from first canto, I think 16th or 17th chapter. Saradhya parshada sevana sakya dautya virasana gamanam stavana pranamam snigdeshu pandu putrushu jagat pranitam cha Vishnu bhaktim karoti nrupatis charanar vindam. Right? Krishna became Saradhi, Parshada, associate. Sevana, he was serving, rendering seva. Sakya, he became a friend. Dautya, he became a messenger. Sri Vaishnavas, they do parihas, they do, rasokti, saying that Hanuman became very famous because Ramduta. My dear Krishna, that is why you became Panduduta. But Hanuman became successful, but you failed. If you go to Kanchipuram, there is a deity of Panduduta Perumal, right? Subhash? Sudham? What is the name? Panduduta Perumal? Pandavadut Perumal. There is a huge deity, so they worship like that. Pandav, he became Pandavadut. Becoming a Dut, is very, very low grade thing. Becoming a Saradi, becoming a chariot driver, very low grade thing. One day, Narada Muni visiting, Dwarka palace. He had a free access to Krishna's palaces. Everywhere, anytime he can come. There is a apavad that Krishna is very partial to Arjuna. He is very partial to Arjuna. Then Narada Muni also was thinking like that. Why Krishna is so favorable to Arjuna like that? Then one day, Narada Muni approached, he entered this palace of Krishna. That time, Krishna is sleeping in his bedroom. He just entered. What he saw, he became horrified to see. He said, what, Krishna was sleeping. Arjuna also was sleeping. Arjuna was, spread his hands and then legs. Ulta so raha tha, and then his feet are on the chest of Krishna. And then he occupied the whole bed. Then Krishna was about to fall. Like that he was sleeping. Narada was very upset. He said, what is happening, Kitna bhi langoti dost hai. Krishna is after all Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. How can he sleep like that? How can he keep his feet on his chest where Lakshmi Devi is staying? Like that. So next day, breakfast time, Krishna met Narada Muni. He is very upset. Naradji, why are you upset? You look very upset. Then yesterday I saw something, I was very upset about it. I said, what? Aisa kaisa? How can you do like that? How can Arjuna sleep like that? I didn't like it. Okay, aisa hai. Okay, you stay for some time, I will show you something. After a few days, when Arjuna was sleeping, Krishna told Naradji, go, Naradji, Arjuna is sleeping, keep your ears on his body and then tell me what is happening. Then Naradji went and kept his ears to the body. When doctors checks with stethoscope our heartbeat, lub-dub, 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 it makes sound. Right? But from the body of Krishna, Arjuna, each and every pore of his body, Krishna, 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 is coming. Naradji came back. Krishna asked, "Ab kya bolte ho? Kya suna?" Bhagavan, forgive, please forgive. No, I didn't know. He is such an exalted devotee. Right? So that is why Krishna became their servant. There is one verse from 5th Canto Bhagavatam. Krishna gives mukti, but he doesn't give bhakti because, what is that verse? Krishna, when he gives bhakti, he has to become controlled by his devotee. So how he becomes controlled? Simply by hearing. Just read Srila Prabhupada books, right? And hear from Prabhupada lectures, right? Last 2 times Maharaj gave Prabhupada Disappearance Day. 3 times I heard he spoke same thing about Prabhupada lectures, right, Maharaj? So it is very important to hear. So he asked one devotee that how many times you hear Srila Prabhupada lectures, how much percentage, he very negligible. Then Maharaj said, that is why I am distributing these Prabhupada tapes, Prabhupada lectures. It is nectar, Prabhupada books are nectar. Please don't hear. So many devotees nowadays, they hear from Vrindavan Babaji's. All this, they are all Mayavadis. I cannot say this on somebody will cut and put it on YouTube. So I don't want to take the names, But the most famous people, Vrindavan Babaji, Vrindavan people, they are Mayavadis. Please don't hear from them. They may be speaking very nice katha, but we are not qualified. Don't, we are not qualified. Prabhupada said, don't go out of ISKCON, Krishna Balaram temple. Don't associate with Babajis. Right? In my immaturity, sometime in 97, 98, I started speaking to one Babaji in near Radhakund. Then he started blaspheming Srila Prabhupada. So I am so much in love with Prabhupada. Then I just hated that moment. And immediately I ran away. Till now, I never associate with any Vrindavan Babajis or any Vrindavan people. Don't discuss, everything is there in Srila Prabhupada books. Hear Prabhupada lectures. If you get time, read Prabhupada books. So much nectar like that. So, if you simply by doing this, even if there is a tinge of Mayavad enters in our heart, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will reject us. Tinge. There is a danger of, getting attracted by this Mayavad philosophy. If you hear from outside people, Srila Prabhupada is very dedicated. He is the only person. Once His Holiness Giriraj Maharaj, he was touring in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Then he met one person. He started arguing, why you are not worshipping and glorifying Shankaracharya? Giriraj Maharaj, he was trying to collect donation from him. He was very soft. He said, no, we quote Prabhupada. Then he quoted that, Narayana Para Vyakta Shankaracharya, like that. No, this and that, and like that. Then at one point of time, Giriraj Maharaj decided that this man is not going to give donation, he is a Mayavadi. Then he is very knowledgeable, scholarly person. See, he blasted him with all the philosophy. Then that gentleman took Maharaj inside and then showed, Radha Krishna deities. He said, I am actually a devotee of Radha Krishna. I am just testing you. So before that, Giriraj Maharaj wrote a letter to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, that Prabhupada, in South India, most of the people are Mayavadis. So when we go for a donation, collecting donation, they keep saying all this Mayavad philosophy. Should we argue or not? Should we try to defeat them or not? So he has some argument with his fellow devotees, what should we do and all that. Because if you go and argue with donors, they won't give donation. Right? Then when Giriraj Maharaj, after meeting this guy, when he came back, he received a letter from Prabhupada. In that Prabhupada said, a Vaishnava never misses an opportunity to defeat Mayavadi. Unfortunately, I am the only one left out in India now. To defeat Mayavadis. Like that. One day in Japan, one gentleman, he called to one city, Kyoto or something. Then Prabhupada, they all went. Burjan Maharaj, Burjan Prabhu, Bhanuswami Maharaj, they all went. Then he invited one Mayavadi also. Then first Prabhupada gave a lecture. Then Prabhupada, then they asked, that fellow asked Prabhupada to vacate the Vyasasana. Prabhupada said, no, I am not vacating. I am not vacating. Then they arranged a chair. Then Prabhupada, he started speaking. He started speaking. Then in between, Burjan Prabhu, they are all, they are looking at Srila Prabhupada because he is speaking in Hindi. And then Prabhupada, in between, he became very stern. He became very stern. Then Burjan Prabhu and all, they were thinking, what happened? Prabhupada is okay, normal. Now he is becoming angry and angry. Then they are all very dedicated disciples. Prabhupada gave a signal. Abhiram Prabhu and all, they say, first class disciple means spiritual master doesn't have to say anything. Like that he gives an indication, that means, switch on the light. Then switch off the light. Like that, they all understand. So they understood. Prabhupada gave an indication, come and do kirtan. That fellow, Mayavadi, he was giving lecture in Hindi. And Prabhupada told, come and come, do kirtan. Then Burjan Prabhu, Bhanu Maharaj, they all came up with Kartal Mridanga, and that fellow was speaking, and then they started doing roaring kirtan. And that Indian fellow, he became so upset, and that Mayavadi was very angry. He stopped that lecture. Stopped that lecture. Then Prabhupada, then he said, Prabhupada, what happened? Now this fellow will not give donation. He wanted to give that land for constructing the temple. He had no plan, don't worry, he had no plans to give that land. Otherwise, why we would have called, Mayavadi? Then Burjan Prabhu asked, Prabhupada, what happened? Suddenly, you were okay in the beginning. No, in the beginning he was speaking about Atma. And suddenly he's saying, Atma, Paramatma are same, I am God, you are God, everything. How can I tolerate? How can I tolerate? Right? Jnane prayasa, udapasti namanti eva. We should be very, very careful not to hear any Mayavad philosophy, not to associate with any Mayavadi. Then only Mahaprabhu will be pleased. Otherwise, if you associate with Mayavadis, hear from Mayavadis, Mahaprabhu will reject us. Just like he rejected Mukunda. Be careful. Please don't hear. Only read Prabhupada books. Only hear Srila Prabhupada lectures. Samajh mein aaya? Huh? Don't hear. They may be great, but we don't want. It's Acharya's instruction. Srila Prabhupada, he went so much that don't even associate with Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj and other Gaudiya Math devotees. Prabhupada wrote, he said, don't associate with my God brothers. They will poison you. Like that. One more incident I will tell. Prabhupada, Achyutanand Prabhu, Kirtanananda, they all went to meet Bhan Maharaj. In Bhan Maharaj's mutt, they were distributing pamphlets glorifying Vivekananda. And Prabhupada was very angry. I had some respect for Bhanu Maharaj, but he's glorifying, he's promoting Vivekananda. I have lost complete respect. Don't associate with him. Like that, Prabhupada is very, very staunch, pure devotee of Lord Chaitanya and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Right? So this verse is very important. Jnane prayasa udapasya namanteva jivanti sanmukaritam bhavadiyavartam. Then Mahaprabhu said, Eho hai, but aage kaho aar. This is it. Say something more. Say something more. Then he said, Dasya Bhakti. Bhavantam evanucharam nirantaraha. Prashanta nisesha manorathantaraha. Kadaham aikantika nitya kinkaraha. Praharishishyami sanata jivitam. This is a verse from Yamunacharya. What is that? Stotra Ratna. When will by your servant, Bhavantam evanucharam nirantaraha, Prashanta Niseshama, when will my mind become peaceful and be engaged in your service? Right? Kadaham aikantika nitya kinkaraha. When will I become your eternal servant and proudly proclaim that I am your eternal servant? Right? There's one more verse. Yannama Shruti Matrena Puman Bhavati Nirmalaha Tirthapadha Padah Kimva Dasanam Avasishyate. Please learn this verse. 9th Canto Bhagavatam, Ambarish Charitra. Our Durvas Muni says this. After coming back, after coming back, he says that a servant, somebody who chants Krishna's name even once, hears Krishna's name even once, his life will become purified. When somebody becomes a servant of Krishna, who is lotus feet create tirthas, tirthapada padakimva, dasanam avasishyate. What remains to be achieved for such a servant? Right? Then, ye ho hai, aage kaho ar. Yeah, this is good, this is good. Say something more. Then he said, devotional service in friendship. Ittam satam brahma sukhanubhutya. Dasyam gatanam paradevatena. Maya shritanam naradarakena. Sakam vijayhru kritapunya punja. Beautiful. So this is a verse from 10th canto, 12th chapter. Ittam satam brahma sukhanubhutya. Those people who regard Krishna as Brahman effulgence. Those who regard Krishna as a servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And those who think that Krishna is some Maya Shitanam Naradarakena, those ordinary people think that Krishna is a great personality. They don't understand. Sakam Vijayahu Kritapunya Punja. These boys who are playing with Krishna, those who are playing with Krishna, they don't know how many millions of lifetimes punya they have done, they have performed. Right? They became friends of Krishna. And then Krishna is sitting and eating with them. Then he is sharing. Right? There is one beautiful verse. Vivarti Venu Jatarapatayo, Vivarti Venu Jatarapatayo, Shrunga Vetrecha Kuksho. Vama Pano, Mrishana Kavala, Tat Falani Angulishu. Tistan Madhye Parisuhruda Hasayan Narmabir Swai Swarge Loke Mishati Bubuje Yajnabuk Balakeli. This verse. Meditate on this verse. This is from 10th canto, 13th chapter. This is a Dhyana shloka. Krishna is sitting in the middle, like a lotus flower, and the whirl in the lotus flower. And there are petals are there. All the boys, they were surrounded. They didn't sit in the line, pankti. They sat Krishna, around Krishna in the middle. So, right? Around Krishna. And then Krishna is sharing his lunch with others, and then other boys, they are giving lunch to Krishna, their prasadam, right? So this verse, it is given that anybody who meditates on the form of Krishna, Krishna is sitting here, his Venu is put in one side, and then a bugle is tucked in one side, in one cloth, right? Bugle. Then in his left hand, he is carrying curd rice, Mrishana Kavala, and then there are some fruits, and then achar, curd rice, Krishna is eating curd rice. Tishtan Madhye Parisuhruda, then is sitting in the middle of the cowherd boys, and then he is sharing lunch with the other boys. And then Swarge Loke Mishati Yajnabuk Balakeli. From the Swargaloka, they are watching. Krishna hesitates to eat yajna, oblations, receive oblations from yajna, yajna book. He very strict. Unless somebody is very, very clean, neat and clean, and they offer, Krishna doesn't eat. Such Krishna, is eating juta of Madhumangal and other friends. They are. This is described by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Once Madhumangal is very greedy for food, eating laddus and all. He carried some prasad and then he ate. Krishna asked, "Hey, what are you eating? What are you eating?" He didn't share. Are, kuch nahi. Then Krishna took from the mouth of Madhumangal and put it in his mouth. So this, Swargalok Vasis are watching. They are horrified. ये क्या हो रहा है? You know, ये क्या? How, you know, Krishna doesn't eat when we perform yajna. You know, he is eating, you know, jhuta of yajna, you know, covered boys, right? Prabhupada writes in Krishna book, Sarvato panipadam yat, sarvatokshi siromukha, sarvata shrutimulloke, sarvamamritya tishtati. This is a verse from 13th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Even Advaita Acharya did not understand 13th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Then Mahaprabhu came and explained this, this verse. So this verse, Prabhupada writes, explains this verse, explains this verse of Bhagavad Gita. Sarvato panipadam yat. Even though Krishna is sitting in the middle, all the boys are seeing Krishna's face. How is it possible? Right? Some people are to the back of Krishna, right? If you sit like this, but everybody is watching Krishna's face. How it is possible? Krishna is a Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat. Anyway, it is there that if you meditate on this verse, that is why in our Prasadam hall this photo is there. If somebody eats uneatable foodstuff, some by mistake or something, one will become free from that dosha. कुछ समोसा खा लिया है, बाहर का, डोमिनो पिज्जा विदाउट कान एंड गार्लिक मंगवा लिया. So we should not eat, but if somebody has eaten, if you meditate on this past, on this form of the Lord, one can become free from this dosha. It's called apatya dosha. Apatya dosha. Yeah, this is very nice. Go ahead. Then Krishna Bhakti, friendship in a parental relationship. Right? Nemam virinchi na bhavo na shrir anga samshrayaha prasadam lebire gopi yattat prapta vimuktidat. The mercy that is bestowed on Mother Yashoda, Krishna did not bestow such a mercy even to Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and the Lakshmi Devi, who is always residing on the heart in the chest of Lord Krishna. He didn't give such mercy, but Mother Yashoda, she got vimuktita, special mukti. She is thinking, Mother Yashoda is thinking, Krishna is my child. This is very nice. Then, aage kaho. Then he said, devotional service in conjugal rasa, madhurya rasa. Nemam Shri U Nitanta Rate Prasada Sarvoshutam Nalinakanta Rucham Kuto Anya Rasotsava Bujadanda Yasya Grihita Kanta Labda Shisham Yad Udgad Brajavallibhanam. This is a verse spoken by Uddhava in Brahmar Gita chapter. Neyam Shri Anga U Nitanta, Rate Prasadaha. Even Lakshmi Devi also did not get this mercy. The Swarayoshitam Nalinaganda, Swargaloka, Apsaras and all, very great fragrance comes from their bodies. They also could not, get this kind of association with Krishna. Rasosave Bhujadanda, Grihita Kanta. In the Rasa dance, all the gopis are catching hold of neck of Krishna and dancing. Labdha Shisham Yad Udgad, Vrajavallibhinam. The most fortunate women in the entire world are the gopis, because I am coming to this because Srimad Radharani and the gopis, they are free from pride. In Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Narada Muni explains that even after going to Golok Vrindavan, two things keep on increasing. One is surrender to Krishna, another is humility. The more you become humble, the more you become happy. Unlimited happiness you get. The more you become happy by becoming more and more humble. And the most humble personalities are gopis. That's where they get most happiness. Then Narada Muni says, anybody who is proud, little bit pride also is there. They won't get unlimited happiness, bliss, that like the gopis have. You know? Why? What is the symptom of pride? Narada Muni explains that anybody performs karma, jnana and yoga, that means they are proud. That's why jnane prayasa udapasya namanta eva. Prabhupada, of course, nowadays our devotees also they practice yogasanas and all. But Vishnu Thakur says, what is that verse? Advesta sarvabhutana maitraha karunevacha nirmamo nirhankara samadukka sakusham. In that purport, Vishnu Thakur says, a devotee never performs all these yogasanas, jnana, bhakti, karma and all that. Such a person is very dear to Krishna. Prabhupada says, for good health, why you want to practice yogasanas? Do walking. Do some physical exercise. Yoga is meant for realizing Krishna. Don't misuse yogasanas and all for your good health, and after that you want to enjoy. Anyway, devotees practice yogasanas for doing better devotional service. That is there. But karmis, this is not good. Anyway, Prabhupada never encouraged. Once Prabhupada, one journalist was asking, Swamiji, do you teach asanas? Prabhupada said, yes, I teach the most difficult asana. And the devotees later on asked, Prabhupada, you never taught us any asana. Which difficult asana you taught us? Dandavat Pranam. Dandavat Pranam is the most difficult asana. Or chanting in the dance, chanting and dancing in the kirtan. Right? But I see devotees, they disappear, just like, a runner, running in a running competition. As soon as they are ready, they are ready like this. Then as soon as they whistle, they start running. Like that, as soon as, oh, everybody leaves, They are waiting when the shank will blow. Are kirtan mein nacho? Right? A person, a devotee who is dancing and chanting in the kirtan, he purifies all the three worlds. Right? With each and every step. Like that. Anyway, we should dance in the kirtan. So the mercy, so the pride, so the gopas, Narada Muni says, the gopis, they think, what is the difference between the gopas and the gopis? The gopis, they think that we are not capable of doing any service to Krishna. We are unqualified. Like that. Gopas, they think, it seems, we can do some service to Krishna. So little bit pride is there, it seems. That is why their happiness is reduced. So Prabhupada writes that all the rasas are perfect in themselves, but in the dasya ras, there is a want of confidence. Beautiful. I didn't understand what it is. I am just repeating. Then in the sakhya ras, there is a want of increased affection. Then in Vatsalya ras, there is a want of complete freedom. But in Madhurya ras, everything is perfect. They have complete freedom, the complete confidence, complete affection. That is why when compared to other rasas, this is the highest rasa. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give this rasa. So first we should become free from sex desire, and then practice devotional service. Then when we realize that I am Atma, then we can think of all these things. Otherwise, simply read Srila Prabhupada books, hear Prabhupada lectures, and then attend morning program completely. Then when we become completely pure, then we will get the opportunity. Then Srila Prabhupada will reveal all these things. Otherwise, Tesham Aviribu Shaure, Smayamana Mukambucham, Pitambara Daras Ragvi, Sakshat Manmad Manmatha. This verse also is quoted. So after the rasa dance, when the Gopi Geet was over, Krishna comes, tesham avirbhushaure, smayamana mukambujam. Krishna is smiling. Krishna is smiling. Of all Krishna's bodily parts, which is the most beautiful bodily part? Of course, they are all absolute, but still one acharya is saying something, asked this question and answered. Like that, Pitva mukunda mukasaragam akshibrunge, tapam jahur virhajam vrajayoshitoni, tatsat samadigamya vivesha gostum, suvridhasa vinayam yadapangamoksham. Krishna is so beautiful. They were seeing effulgence of lotus flowers in all his bodily parts, like 2 eyes, right? And then 2 hands and 2 feet, and then 1 face. There are 7 bodily parts resembling lotus flowers. In the lotus flower, there is a honey emanating. Right? Prabhupada said, when we come for taking darshan, we should see Krishna just like Madhuriyakshana, like we should make our eyes into bumblebees and drink the nectar from the lotus face and lotus feet of Krishna. When the gopis, they used to see Krishna, so their eyes are like bumblebees. But there is so much nectar that is emanating. They would look at the eyes of Krishna, like eyes of Krishna. When a bumblebee falls into a large amount of nectar, it's very difficult for that bumblebee to come out of it. Like that, they were finding it very difficult to take away their eyes from the eyes. When they look at the lotus feet, their bumblebee-like eyes fall into that eye, lotus feet, and they are attracted like that. This is from Bhakti Rasam Sindhu, like that. Anyway, so which is the most beautiful part of Krishna? Anga. Smile. Smile, Smile, they say. Smile. So that is why Maharaj Kurushekara is saying, Chintayami harireva santatam mandamandaha samudita ananambujam nandagopatanayam paratparam naradadi munivrinda vanditam. So one gopi, she was she decorated herself very nicely with golden bangles, golden earrings, golden necklaces. Krishna was small, that boy, he wanted to purchase bear. He was very fond of bears. That merchant, she was crying, shouting, bear lelo, like that. Krishna did not have anything with him. Then he saw this gopi coming. I have to take her bangles, golden bangles. What he did, he looked at her and smiled. Then she became so enchanted. Her bodily parts became very loose. Her hands became shrunk, and the golden bangles, they fell. And then he took that golden bangles and gave it to that merchant lady, and then took the bear. Later on she realized, where are bangles? She saw Krishna. Have you taken it? Maine kidhar liya? Like that, Krishna's smile is so enchanting. Hare Krishna. Anyway, that's why Maharaj Kulashekara is saying that always think of Krishna's lotus face, who is always smiling. Smiling lotus face. Our Radharasvyari is always smiling. Right? Many life members, अरे आपका भगवान हमेशा मुस्कुराते रहते हैं, हाँ, खुश है हमारा सेवा से. इसलिए, so always think of, smayamana mukambujam. Anyway, so much to say. So this is the rasa he wanted to give. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he first came to experience this rasa, and then he gave it to us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Should we close? Ho gaya time? Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai.